Hello, welcome to Kevlar's Quest, the Morning Life podcast. I'm Kevin Ejezi. Today's quest is the truth behind the pay gap. The truth behind the pay gap. We all know what pay gap means. Pay gap means the difference between how much men earn and how much women earn. For years, people in the West have repeated the idea that women earn more than men. It's been said so often that it feels like an unquestionable truth. But as with many things, the reality is more complicated. The statistic behind this claim is very basic, almost like childlike. It simply adds up all men's salaries, divides by the number of men, and compares that to the same calculation for women. That's it. No consideration of industry, hours worked, seniority, or any other factor. It's third grade math paired with third grade thinking. So to me, I feel it's basic. To see why this is misleading, ask yourself, do all women earn the same amount? Of course not. Some women earn more because they work in higher paying industries. Others earn more because they've been in their jobs longer. Some work more hours. Even within the same profession, pay varies widely. So clearly, income differences can't be explained by gender alone. Some researchers control for these factors include the type of industry that an individual is, seniority, the number of hours that they work, and their level of education. The so-called gender pay gap shrinks dramatically when you consider all this. Instead of women earning 18% less from the amount that they are supposed to earn, the difference drops to 1% when you consider all this. Statistically, that means men and women are paid about the same amount when all else is equal. Now, does this mean sexism doesn't exist? No. But it does mean that sexism plays a smaller role in pay differences than many people assume. The bigger gap shows up when women have children. At that point, men tend to earn more, while women often take on more unpaid labor at home. Some argue this is cultural sexism. Others point out that infants biologically depend on their mothers, which naturally shifts responsibility to the woman as the mother of the child. Either way, the result is that women often step back from paid work while men double down on earning. This creates what's called the uncontrolled pay gap. And here's the thing in all this, it's unlikely to disappear. Why? Because money means different things for men and women. For women, money can mean security, freedom, lifestyle, or confidence. While for men, it means all those things I mentioned about women plus something else. And that thing is reproductive success. Put simply, women tend not to choose partners with lower income or status. Men, on the other hand, will date women regardless of what they earn as their income. That difference drives men to work harder, longer, and push past women's earnings. If women work 90 hours, men will work 91. Not all men, no, but enough to keep the gap alive. And when women out-earn men, divorce rates rise. So men have an added incentive to stay financially ahead. The bottom line in all this is this. The uncontrolled pay gap isn't going anywhere. It's tied to deep social and biological realities. Control studies show men and women earn about the same when all factors are equal. But in this messy real world, men will keep earning more because money is more directly tied to their success in relationships and reproduction. Okay, that's our quest for today. Please subscribe, like, and share. Someone out there needs to hear this message, maybe someone like you. Let's spread strength and clarity to those navigating this journey. We'll talk more in future episodes. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for listening and take care.